What's going on, boys? So I want to do an update video on the car. I haven't really done a walk around because a lot has changed, especially motor wise and wheel setup, and a lot of new subs, a lot of new people. So I want to do a quick walk around of the car and kind of get everybody up to date while I'm still breaking the car in, and there's not really much to do. I've gotten a ton of questions on the giveaways on this car. So, I'm not giving away the car. Let me rephrase that shit. I have a bunch of parts that I'm just not using. That would just, they're like, to sell, it wouldn't be a lot of money. And it's not worth it to me to sell it. I don't know how I'm going to do the giveaways, so don't ask yet. I will make another video. But I don't have enough subs to do like money. So I might just do like a sub goal. Like, hey, if we hit X amount of this, I'll give away this part, you know? So little stuff. So here's some of them. I have a defouler for the Focus, brand new. Brand fucking new. Comes with everything. You don't need anything. Plug and play. Get rid of that check engine light on your fucking catted downpipe, for the love of God. So that's one. It just wouldn't, it's not worth the Facebook Marketplace hassle. This is not even in the right box. But anyways, it's nice and packaged. This one right here, you guys know what this is. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Brand fucking new. Look at that. And it comes with everything you need to cap off everything. All the hardware. Come on. Brand new for you guys. Like I said, it's just not worth the hassle of negotiating on Facebook. I hate Facebook Marketplace. It's terrible. And then this is an actual discontinued project. It's an EcoBoost vacuum pump delete. Never used, never mocked. This is it right here. By Mountoon. Comes with all your seals, hardware, everything in the original packaging. Discontinued. Be giving that away as well. That's the part number. Right there. So that's 3 that I am looking to give away. Oh my goodness, everything's ruined. But yeah, got some good parts to give away on that. I have the Cuppy spoilers to give away as well. If you don't know what those are, I did a video on them. I didn't like the look of them on my car. So they just need to be repainted. But free 99, sub goals I think I'm going to do. So be giving away those. And a massive strut bar I'm going to be giving away. So it's just better to do it that way. Hit some milestones, give some parts away to people. I have OEM steering wheel that's in perfect condition as well. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. Because I know a lot of people were asking about questions on that. So there's that. And yep, we'll continue on with the video of the engine build. And of course, timestamps below. Alrighty, so we're gonna start with the actual motor. So pretty much for the motor, my power goal is 500 wheel. That's pretty much it. If I'm 20 off, I'm not super concerned. But that is my goal. Now for the actual internals, what we have is a Cali's Compstar rod set, Manley Platinum Series pistons, ARP camshaft sprocket bolts, ARP 2000 head studs, full Manley reseal kit. We We have for our main bearings, Manly as well. Rod bearings, Manly. And then we actually did go ahead and go with a balance shaft delete kit on this. So the car shakes like crazy. People ask me all the time if they should do a balance shaft delete. It is insanely. The whole car vibrates. It's kind of crazy, actually, and it makes everything feel like super stiff. But yeah, the balance shaft delete, it vibrates the entire car, and I made the mistake of doing solid mounts all the way around by AWR. So, fuck. This thing is stiff as a bitch, and you could feel it definitely at like red lights and like stop and go. Vibrates. Once you get up to speed, it's fine, but those low speeds, whoo, damn, it'd be hurting. For the clutch, I went with a spec stage 3 clutch with an OEM dual mass flywheel. So I like it. It kind of gives that OEM feel, but I'm not losing a ton of, drivability with it. So there's that. And then for my fueling, went with the XD35 and 2000cc injectors. You guys have seen those videos. The reason I went with that was simply because I don't want the headache of the four-port injection with the wiring and stuff like that. I've known too many guys where it just fried or a fuse came loose and they blow their shit. I feel like I got enough problems with misfires and shit like that. I don't need that on top of it. So we're keeping it simple, especially if I want to do back roads and hill climbs and stuff in the future. It's a possibility. I don't want that added headache. So there's that. Moving on from there, the obvious, right? We'll talk about that in a minute. Intercooler. You guys saw the last video. We went with the 5.5 inch depot intercooler. Nice. The temps have been beautiful. I am running so much more cooler. So definitely worth the money. 100% recommend. For those that are new, one, we do have the Fuff. I don't know. I'll put it up there. One of these guys. It is definitely a must. Purge valve upgrade. I mean, OEM, I go through them like 5 times a fucking week. I swear to God. So this is definitely an upgrade if you're interested. I can link it in below. Definitely needed. And needed to work with this, which we were getting into, which is my custom Sidewinder kit. No, this isn't a Clayton Performance or a one of those scooter manifolds or anything like that. This is a custom kit. It was pretty much done before a lot of people started talking about the Sidewinder kit. Now everybody's doing them, which is kind of crazy, but it's cool. So yeah, this right here is a G25 660 in burnt bronze. Beautiful. If you didn't see the video of me painting it, it's in the description. Beautiful Cerakote. One of my Funk Motorsports turbo blanket and line wraps. Beautiful. All the way in the back. And yes, this is a non-hood dump. It recirculates my blow-off valve into the exhaust, into my full 4-inch or 3.5-inch MBRP exhaust. My downpipe is a Catless Megan Racing downpipe. So, Catless just to help with back pressure. Yeah. My blow-off valve, I got a lot of questions. It is a precision blow-off valve. So, yeah. And my wastegate's a Comp 40 wastegate. So, yes. Pretty sick. Yeah, that pretty much wraps up the motor build and the exhaust. not too bad. If you guys have any questions about like anything or how things are set up and stuff like that, just let me know. I mean, I may be missing some stuff, like the dual catch cans, but that's pretty obvious and pretty basic stuff. Most people had questions about the motor build. Yes, I kept the OEM head. I'm not planning on making more than 500 wheel, especially because I'm so low. I'm just not going to grip in general. So yeah, let's move on to like suspension and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of why I haven't been. It's not fully tuned yet. It's still on a base map. I'm 415 miles into, and the car sees 15 to 16 psi, or 10 to 15 psi, a good amount. I'm just getting the motor used to it, but it's mainly for the clutch. It should be broken in now. So next week, I'm going to do my first base map pull. And yeah, we're going to see what it does and see what it wants to do. And we're going to shake it down and kind of see what happens. I'm kind of looking for like 365, 370 wheel on 93. Nothing crazy. I am looking for anywhere between 460 and 500 on E50. That's kind of the goal. We'll see if I end up like at 460. I'll be happy. If we hit 500, awesome. I'm not super concerned. We'll see what happens. I am planning to get another car like late next year. So I'll still be keeping this. That's the plan, is why it's pushed to late next year. So that is in the plans. It's probably going to be rear wheel drive and a V8. It's not going to be a Mustang or a new Mustang. I really want a vet, but you know, time will tell. Time will tell. But anyways, yeah, that's the hold up on this. I'm just breaking it in and making sure things are good. You know, we've burnt some things back here because they fell and I forgot the zip tie. You know, small things on the shakedowns. So I've been driving it every day. For the most part, it's been good. So baby steps. That's why I'm still not like driving it hard, or haven't made videos on driving it hard like I used to. All right, continuing on with like suspension and stuff like that. One of the big things is we do have the Focus ST strut bar by TB Performance. That is underneath here. So if we just take this and take a peek, it is right there. So we do have our front strut bar done. TB. Pretty much this whole car is TB. We have our ST crash bar, which is through here. Yes, I haven't shaded my grill, but it's right through there. So that's TB Performance. We do, for a future video, we do have the front traction bar that we have to put on the car right now. Well, not right now, but you know, in the future, probably after winter. And then it's the 6-point cross member brace. We need to have that. We have the Focus ST adjustable links. And we have our bar in the back as well. So we have a good amount of stuff on this car. The rear strut bar, all that. Everything on this car is pretty much TB Performance. Also, TB Performance, if you see this, I have everything done. Everything on this car, suspension-wise, is TB. Hook it up and get me a master cylinder brace. I'm not asking for much, but if you see this, TB, hook it up. I don't need it for free. Give me a code. I tell everybody I'm trying to get on. Let me know. But yeah, that's my suspension. Pretty much graveyard coilovers and then TB Performance all the way around. And the car drives fucking great. The thing hooks pretty good. I'm sure once I get my like traction bar on, I've heard that helps a lot. Not that this car is making any power right now. It's still on the brake-in, but when it does, it should be good. All right, so right now, brakes, I do have the front, I forget what pads I'm running, but I do have the Brembos, the RS Brembo conversion with the discs. It's just a solid rotor for now, and stainless steel lines all the way through. Huge recommendation. You definitely should do this if you're making any sort of like power. Night and day. I did a video on it. Rock Auto. I got the fronts for less than $600, so definitely worth. Now for my rears, there's just still the stock ST brakes, so I've definitely haven't done it yet. I own the conversion for the RS rears. I just am lazy and I have not done it. It's such a shame, but ever since I got the car back, I've been on a base mat breaking it in. I've just been enjoying the car. So I haven't done them yet. There's a lot of stuff I have to do, so in time. But that's my brake setup to go along with my suspension. So just like headlights and stuff like that, you know, obviously my headlights, ST2 headlights, haven't changed them. Probably won't change them. They look good. A little bit of tint on them. I have to re-clear them and make them look nice. My rear, Spec D clears. Oh, they're beautiful. They grew on me so much. They look amazing. That and paired with the Maxton design rear valence, beautiful. I love it. I'll put some more pictures up on there for you to see it, but worth every penny. Bitch to install, but it looks fucking phenomenal. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. I have the RS spoiler, which people try to flame me for. Shut the fuck up. It looks terrible. The ST one looks like a fucking mini nugget. Like, this guy actually gives it some rear. The ST looks like a fucking nugget, dude. I hate it. I do have the Anderson Composites carbon hood. Did a video on that. Dusty as hell, but it's beautiful. It's tinted. But yeah, that's it for that. My like rear actual like modifications isn't much. I get a lot of questions on my lip, I guess. Lip. It's an eBay lip. I could put it in the description. It's like $50. So I put a lot of people onto this. So I think it's gone up in price. But I just drag lip. I'll put a video of me pulling out of my house and it just destroyed my front bumper and lip. Oh, it was terrible. All right, for wheels and tires. Oh, the question everybody wants to know. My tires, they're like I'll put them up in the description, but they are 225 35 18s. I think I should have went with a 225 like 40 or something. They are a little smaller than I would like. They're a little sunken, just by a little bit, a hair. Just a bit. But I will say they are work wheels, legitimate work wheels. ZR10s, they're one piece. I can't afford the two piece because I don't have that type of money on me. So these are, I custom ordered them through there. You pick your bolt pattern, 5x108. They are 18 by 8.5 plus 35, I believe, or plus 38, one of the two. I'll put it up in the description of the actual specs. I have my sheet. But yes, they are work ZR10s. I did not get them triple chrome, so I'll put a picture of what they were when I got them. And then I sent these off to a shop in Maryland, and I got them plated. So, no, these didn't come chrome. I got them to my house, and then I drove them to a shop and got them plated, which took another 4 months because they were backed up. So, yes, I love these. I think this might be my forever wheel. They're beautiful. I still have these. They are for sale. I'm looking for about like $1,500. I'm still debating on like really selling them or not. Might clean them up or I don't know. They're a beautiful wheel, but I don't know. I don't have a use for them right now. I'm just so in love with the look on these. It's insane. It really is. But yeah, if you're interested, let me know about the wheels. Other than that, yeah, that's that setup. I feel like I'm missing a lot. But let's jump into the interior. And if I think of it, I'll just chime in. For the interior, oh my gosh, where do we start? Okay, my access port, where every Focus ST owner puts it. My carbon wheel, no logo, just a normal carbon fiber wheel with perforated leather, easy. My MPX shift knob, which doesn't seem to sit right. I'm changing this very soon. I have a combination coming that I'm going to try to do. So there's that. I have the Sync 3. Yeah, and I have like that new gauge cluster. Oh, that just gave you PTSD, didn't it? Oh my gosh. I know you could probably get rid of that, but like, it just won't. But I have this upgrade here into the digital dash by Kaiser Engineering. Fucking rad, honestly. Probably a little pricey, but it's fucking rad. I have the pedal spacer, so I can, and you always got to carry around your fucking ethanol testing bottle, especially when the weather starts getting cold. But yeah, that's the fucking interior. There ain't nothing really done in here. It's pretty basic. I still have my ST2 seats, because this is an ST2, not a 3. Oh, what is that? My wife, chocolate on the side of the seat. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty basic in here. I don't really do much in here. I like keeping it basic though. That's it for the motor build, honestly. But before moving on, I mean, it's always something, especially when the weather starts getting cold or fluctuating like super aggressively. I'm getting like misfires on startup, which it's fine. I mean, it happens. Another thing that I'm getting is cylinder 3 misfire. But after it warms up, it's completely fine. It's got new everything, obviously. But even like if it's misfiring, right? I'll unplug cylinder 3 just to make sure, and the car wants to die. Like there's a noticeable change. It's just, I feel like anytime the weather remotely changes, like cold, gets super cold, because we have frost now, the car just like hates it. And I think that's with the access port. I was reading that you want to switch to like another tuner, not like a tuner, but like the MHD or whatever, not the MHD. I forget what it is, but it's a little like plug thing. I'll put what I'm talking about on the screen. I'm not familiar with it, but I read that you do want to switch to that because it takes out the misfires on startup and on the cold weather, and it works more with the ECU. I got to do my research, and I got to see. I already have my tune through Edge Autosport, and it's by Alan, so I got to double check to make sure that's okay and what he thinks about it, and also do my standalone research, because I was reading that it kind of takes over. It helps with the misfires on startups, especially in the cold, and it works with the ECU better. It's not like a piggyback like the access port, like it's directly working with the ECU for these cars. I'm not super familiar, that could be wrong, but I'm going to look into it. All right, so that's the update on the car. Like always, like and comment, even if it's something stupid. It helps out. I don't make any money from this. Like I said, the next modification, traction bar. I was looking at the cooler work shifter. But before I buy anything else, I need to sell these wheels. That's a must. I'm sure I'm forgetting some things on the car, but that's kind of like an up-to-date walk around on the car. But I appreciate you guys for watching and tuning in. And I will catch you guys in the next one, which I don't know what it will be, but I'll keep you updated. Peace out.